Periyava Sharanam, Experiences with His Holiness, narrated by Radha Ramamurthy Pudukkotai, compiled by T.S. Kodandarama Sharma. With the bells ringing Om. Continued. I am Kamakshi too, a woman who was a resident of the place where Periyava was camping, had aparimita bhakti on him. Because of her family circumstances, she could not go out of her house often and have darshan of the sage. One day she somehow managed to be out of her house and came to Sri Matham camp for darshan. It was afternoon. Sitting on the puja stage itself, Sri Periyava was talking with many people. This woman went near the stage with a camphor plate in her hand to take an harati and looked at the face of Periyava. But he abruptly turned his face away. She tried twice or thrice, but Periyava did not show her his face. The woman was very unhappy. When Periyava looked like facing her, she lighted the camphor. But before she could go near and wave her harati in circles, Periyava got up and went inside. Stunned, she moaned to herself, Ambike, why do you test me like this? What sin did I commit? Consoling herself, she said, all right, I will take the harati for you, and waved the flame to Ambal Tripurasundari kept on the puja stage and started for home very disappointed and tearful. As she came out of the pandal, a man came running and said, Amma, Periyaval's call for you. For me? Can't be, she said with hesitation. Yes, for you only, Amma. Come, said the man. She went inside hesitatingly. Periyava, who was sitting on the stage, told her, don't feel disheartened that you had to take the harati meant for me to Ambal. Now you show me the harati. She staggered to take the camphor and placed it on the plate. Her hands shaking, she lit the camphor. Steadying herself, she went near him and waved the harati in front of him in circles and looked at Periyaval's face. Periyava appeared to her as Sakshat Kamakshi with her sugarcane bent bow and Pashankusha and smiling face. Short of fainting, the woman patted her cheeks loudly with the words, Amma, Amma, Bhakti flooding herself. This was the incident that made us realize that Ambal on the stage and Periyaval are one and the same. The woman was Nagalakshmi of Trichy. She told me the incident herself. I have heard similar incidents where Periyaval gave darshan as Ambal to many devotees. I am Parameshwara too. The Vasanta Navaratri time in Satara. Some of us from Pudukkotai went and stayed there for a week to offer Suvasini Bhiksha. We used to offer Periyaval with different kinds of flowery garlands and crowns. On an evening, 10 of us were sitting on the floor outside his room. Sri Periyava came out. We bowed to him. Rajam Ammal submitted a Nagabharana Krita, a crown in the form of a snake. It was made of vettiver, cuscus grass, with a bead of sandal paste, and it was formed as an umbrella of cobra snakes. Periyava took the crown and gave it to a disciple beside him to adorn the Shivalingam nearby. Rajammal hastily prayed to him, Periyava should wear it. Periyava pointed to the Shivalingam and declared, he and I are not different. I am him and he is me, and gave a laugh. An instant flash of light that resembled lightning appeared before our eyes as he spoke the words, what Bhagyam! We were dumbstruck, sitting in a shiver of ecstasy. Compassion to the Narikkurava, a village near Viluppuram. A man of the Narikkurava tribe camping there, decided to commit suicide due to family afflictions. He came to the railway station and stretched himself on the platform with the intention of jumping onto the rails when the next train came. The man slept. He had a dream-like vision wherein a Samyar sage appeared before him and said, "You need not die. Come and see me. I shall grant you peace." He woke up with a start. A wave of freshness spread through his body. It occurred to him to search for the sage who came in his dream. He sold the gold ring he was wearing for a long time and started his search using the cash he obtained for the ring. He went from village to village and had darshan of many sages, but none resembled the man who came in his dream. He did not give up, though he was depressed. Maha Periva was camping at that time in the village called Ekambara Kuppam near Vellur. The nomad who came that side sighted the sage one evening. He stood before the camp entrance and started shouting, "Oh Sami, this is the Sami. You asked me to come. Come on, come out." Sri Periyava called Rajammal and told her, "Find out who he is and serve him some food. I shall see him tomorrow morning." As Rajammal went to him and said, "Appa, who are you? I shall serve you food. Sami will see you in the morning and talk to you." He replied, "Yes, Tayi, mother. I had a quarrel with my 2 wives. I married a 3rd girl. One day, I saw her mix poison in the food she served to me. I was shattered and decided to end my life. At that time, this Samyar came in my dream and asked me to see him." Periyava came out the next morning. The nomad immediately wailed, "Sami, you appear to me like my mother. I shall collect the garbage and be with you here." Periyava said, "Get back to your village properly. People will treat you with respect henceforth. You think of me whenever you face a difficult situation. Everything will be all right." He gave the nomad fruits. He also collected and gave money from the people there and sent him back to his place. This incident was narrated to me by Pudukkottai Rajammal. When this happened, Trichy Subbalakshmi, Trichy Dharmambal, and some other women were also there with her. To be continued, Periyava Sharanam.